What's up, everybody? This is a very depressing video. You might start crying, so get the tissues. My main man AD is complaining that Adam22 didn't pay him enough when he was on No Jumper. And I just want to clarify that I do not like Adam22. He liked one of my posts on Instagram. He texted Xena about me, but I've always had a bad feeling about Adam. Now that I see that he's given up his wife, it all makes sense. But AD, I listened to No Jumper for years. When you're painting houses for 8 hours a day, you end up listening to a lot of podcasts. And to be perfectly honest, I had no idea who you were. Take AD out of No Jumper, and I wouldn't even notice. And I didn't notice. I'm only talking about this jit because there's a huge campaign to cancel Adam. People keep bringing up that his cast members quit, and people sometimes quit KFC, but usually they don't go on to slander the Colonel. They just move on. And I get AD confused with the other fat dude, House Phone. He's never stood out to me. What I'm trying to say is, as a consumer of No Jumper, AD being a part of it doesn't make much of a difference. The subscribers are still growing without this dude, and AD's most viewed videos are him talking about Adam. It must be terrible for AD when his whole identity is defined by the efforts of another man. And while Adam has moved on with his life, AD is still making videos about him to try to keep his relevance.
I'm just gonna show you something. I want the people to see this. Let's break this down. This is what I was paid, and I was one of the top paid people over there. This is what I was paid at No Jumper. Every 2 weeks, you feel me? Every other week, just so we can get stuff into a context. I want everybody to, you know what I'm saying, to look at that.
Oh, this is what you're looking at.
I just want to let people know.
Every 2 weeks?
This is what I was getting paid every 2 weeks. You feel me?
Right.
Just so everybody can see.
And what's he mad about? What's he saying? Adam didn't pay him enough, and he's showing the pay stubs, a little over $2,000 every 2 weeks. This fool is making 60 grand a year just to sit next to Adam for a few hours a day. So y'all see the title of this video, AD is a crybaby. Right now, there are 2 million people working at Walmart who would take that No Jumper job in a heartbeat. Construction workers coming home with blood on their shirt who are probably way more funny than this idiot. They would love to sit next to Adam and make lame comments here and there like AD did. This fool AD was living the dream. There are so many goofy dudes who wish they could make money off YouTube. Shout out to Staffy KTV, and this ain't a diss, but take this dude for example. He's got a microphone set up, a camera, an intro. He spends hours doing research, and this jit probably makes like 80 bucks a month. So AD is an ungrateful crybaby. He should be thanking Adam for giving him 60K a year and helping him get a name. Cause let's face it, AD is a nobody without Adam22. Nobody would know AD if it wasn't for Adam. And AD is also a liar because he's saying that he currently makes more money from Community than he did from No Jumper.
My worst month on Community is still more than what I ever got paid at No Jumper, and that's 100% facts. That's with no sponsors. That's with nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just strictly what it is. And the only time that we probably take a dip in any type of views is when I went to
If that's true, then show your bank statement. AD is showing his old bank statement when Adam was paying him, but he's not showing his current one. Probably because he's lying. Now let's think about this. There are 6 people sitting behind AD. How much is he paying them? I can bet they have other jobs. At least Adam paid you enough to live. Watch one of these fools make a video saying you didn't pay them enough. And AD's YouTube channel, I don't even think he's the sole owner. I think he shares it with Duno. So let's just assume that AD pockets 50% of the ad revenue from his YouTube channel, Community. And Community has 40 million views. Divide that into 2, it's 20 million. Now, how much do you make per million views? Well, last year, I got a little over 5 million views, and that earned me a little over $10,000. So it's $2,000 per million views. If it's a short, which AD makes a lot of those don't make any money. A short on YouTube, that'll get you $40 per million views. And 1/4 of his views are from shorts, so that 10 million views he got from shorts adds up to $400.
So I did the math.
The remaining 30 million views, let's assume it made 60 grand. 80 takes half of it, so he has made 30 grand from community, and it has existed for almost 2 years. So this fool might be making 15, 20 grand a year, but he's acting like Adam didn't pay him enough. Low key, this community channel isn't working. His last video only got 3.8 thousand views. Eventually, AD is gonna be hitting up Adam like, yo, what's up? Let's let bygones be bygones. You think I can get back on that payroll? And by the way, it's trashy to speak like this against your former boss. Not that AD has ever had a real job before. I mean, good luck getting hired again. Just be mature about it. Just say that there were differences. Then you could have no jumper on your resume.
This is my scenario, right? We're eating somewhere in the valley. And then Adam walks in, and Trey is there with us. Are we calming Trey down?
Y'all better not
That's
touch
what we're
me.
not doing.
Okay, but
Let me do me.
But let's suggest we're like at a nice restaurant in the valley.
Now this guy Duno in the background is saying he'll jump at him if he sees him, and these fools are ungrateful, getting paid 60 grand and still complaining. It would make sense if Adam stiffed these guys, but he was paying them and giving them a name. Adam actually saved AD's life, and AD in return calls him a racist.
Way, shape, or form. You sound like the same people that we've been going against our whole life. A privileged white nigga that think he better than niggas. You feel me? Deep. So I ain't gotta sit here and threaten you and do all that extra shit because that's what your kind want. You want us to do everything like that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if we speaking to the facts, I'm being transparent. I can show everything. I can talk about everything.
Now, Adam isn't racist. Some of his best slaves are black. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if he's racist or not. The fact that he was friends with Richard Spencer and that he used to follow him on Twitter years ago. And Milk74, he's been accusing Adam of being a racist. And hey, I'm aware of these allegations. They could be true. Adam could be prejudiced. But low key, I think AD is just being a hater. He's just saying anything to make Adam look bad. And hey, AD, if you're watching, then please show us how much you've been making from community. Because after doing the math, I'm assuming that you made more from no jumper. This channel probably isn't going to increase in popularity because most of your views come from bashing Adam. Anyway, shirts are available. I'm out.